from bronze to mythic. If I could only open some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic, the show where I draft my account from Bronze to Mythic, Baldur's Gate, episode 15, draft 15. We're about, we're halfway through the series. We about to hit a bit of a wall here, I'm not going to lie. We were doing our drafting here in Baldur's Gate, the Alchemy online set. And, there we go, Premier Drafts. And our last few drafts have not gone very, very well. We started off breezing through. And our last few drafts, we've kind of just been floating, however. The goal is to try and make Mythic in 21 or less drafts. That's the line, 21.5. And we were cruising, but now we're at draft 15 and we're still in Platinum, which is not ideal. But that's okay. We're going to run it back and see what we're doing here. We're kind of going to feel for the format here. It's a different set. It's the first ever complete digital-only set. There are digital-only mechanics in it. Some are a little obtuse, but most are very, very cool and utilize the digital platform, which is super cool. So still learning it, still reading some cards. My reading glasses are... Uh-oh. There they are. I found them. They're right here. They're right here. So whenever a specialized card comes up, I'll be reading. And of course, it wouldn't be Bronze Mythic if the last person wasn't there, as always. What's up, Squee? Ska, yes. We're front page right now on Twitch. I don't know why, but I appreciate it. If you're new here for the first time, hit that follow button. What is up? Welcome. Also, up there, free arena tournament. !CG in chat for your information. Free arena tournament in 2 weeks. Check that out. All right, so what is up here? We got a pack to open. A rare is pretty bad. The numbers you see are from Untap.gg. Is a draft helper. Free to download. Untap is a phenomenal app to use with Arena. Tracks your collection, tracks your games. Super great. Download it. Use my link, please. If you play Arena on your computer and don't use Untapped, you're insane. And the numbers are dynamic on the bottom there. Track the data, machine learning, etc., etc. We've opened a pretty terrible pack here. Almost every card in this pack is just blah. But there are 2 good cards here. We've got the Dragon Vassal, which is pretty awesome, which is a specialized card. Get your reading glasses out. And we have Black Dragon, much more simple 7-drop that goes -3, -3. This card's fine, but Dragon Vassal is pretty awesome. It's splashable. It's a pretty powerful card. I find that Black Dragon often isn't good enough for 7 mana. It's not really big enough. It doesn't really kill enough things. So pretty easy Dragon Vassal, I think, here. Passing Black Dragon on almost nothing else. This is one of the worst packs I've seen in this format, honestly, ever. So take a Dragon Vassal and keep rolling here. We get past Vladimir and Godfrey. 3 mana for a 3/2. Return to the battlefield from your graveyard. Return it from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Perpetually gains +1/+1 only if you control a 1/1 creature. Kind of a weird card, honestly. It's a good card. It's not bad, but kind of a weird one. However, there's just Dragon's Fire here. And Dragon's Fire is just like an absolute premier removal spell. The premier removal spell in the format as far as commons go. Usually deals 3. It'd be a first if it dealt 3. If you can easily deal 4 or 5, great. And we already have a Dragon. It's a good start. Maybe Table and Nurturer. Kind of a weak pack overall, but there you go. Again, the numbers at the bottom are Draftsmith. Link is in chat. It's also in YouTube in the description. Please download it. It's the best, free to download. And, man, these packs have been very, very uninspired. Navigation Orb is not so good. This is just Cultivate for 5 mana instead of 3. We've got Soldier of the Watch, which is a great card, but we're not white, obviously. And I don't think we're going to be white. We're pretty far from white. Warriors is solid, if unexciting. Sewer Plague's pretty great. We're just going to take the Plague here. This is a spot where I think it's very important when you're drafting. Your first 5 or so picks should be very, very open-ended. Just take the best card for the most part and then figure it out later. You're trying to figure out what colors are open, right? If you end up wasting a pick or 2, that's totally fine if you get in the right colors. You don't want to be in the wrong colors and taking garbage every pick and you kind of like pass off the good stuff. So we'll speculate. Warriors is the dragon, but it's just not even close to the quality level of Sewer Plague. So past an interesting pack here. Some more stinkers, honestly. But there are 2 of the gates. These are really, really good. These lands come to play tapped. But they draw you a spell in the late game when you're flooding, which is awesome. So, gate's great. There are no other cards in here in green or black that I would want to play. These are all kind of middling whatever cards. Lanterns, whatever. Yeah, it's a pretty easy gate here. We're probably going to be red. And if we're not, so be it. But this is the best card in the pack by far, I think. All right, Dragon's Legacy. So now we're starting to see, this is like the best pack by far I've seen so far. Rabble Rouser is great. This dragon is very, very good. The axe is fine. Humiliation is fantastic. Band Together is fantastic. And I honestly have no idea what to take here. Dragon's Legacy is very, very good if we were like a 3-color dragon deck, but not sure that's going to be the case just yet. Rabble Rouser is really, really good. Just absolutely phenomenal. The double team ability makes so when this creature attacks, you get a copy of it in your hand, and they both lose double team. It's just 2 for 1 every time. Phenomenal, phenomenal card. Might be the pick here, honestly. I think the reasonable picks right now are Legacy, Rouser, and Band Together. We're not sure we're green, and I don't know if we're going to be blue or not. It's kind of difficult, so let's take the Rouser. Rouser's just so good. Just so good. Warriors, Young Dragon, and then the Nurturer. So, Warriors is a solid card. Double team. Looks a lot better than you would think it would be if you haven't seen double team cards before. Young Red Dragon is just actively a bad card. I would not like to not play that card. And there's the Nurturer. Nurturer obviously puts us in Red-Green Dragons. This is a card that's only really good in the Dragon deck, but it is very good in that deck. Adds a mana, gain 2 life whenever you cast a Dragon spell. It's only an O2. It's also a freaking 2-mana O2 Dragon, which is so weird to me, but whatever. Warriors come late. This is a pick of value over replacement. It's harder to get 2 drops than 5 drops. You can only play so many 5 drops. You play as many 2 drops as you can get. So take Nurturer here. And we're going to lean into possibly Red-Green Dragons and see where that takes us. All right. We've got a few black cards here in Dispute and Imp that are okay. We have Sewer Plague. We might splash it. We might just not play it. That's totally reasonable. What we do have here is the Rope-a-Dope, Lurking Roper. This is supposed to be a green-white like life gain synergy card, but actually has some pretty cool synergy with the Nurturer as far as gaining life goes. And if it's just a 4/5 wall for 3, that's actually just fine. It's good with the fight spells. This is just a very, very solid card. The old Rope-a-Dope defends really well. Your Dragon deck wants to defend early and then win the game with Dragons later. And this card does that really well. So, passing the black cards for now. Gonna try and do Dragons and, of course, get past the pack with 0 red or green cards. That's fine. That's fine. It's a Paladin, a Hook Horror, a Lantern of Revealing. Lantern is like a card we can take here. We don't want Hook Horror or Armor. Don't want the white card, really. White does not jive with the Dragon stuff too well. And the blue cards are bad. And blue is the worst color. Pretty locked in. It's the worst color in this format. So take Lantern, hope not to play it. More blue cards here because blue is just not very good. There's a Summon Undead, which is kind of a cool thing you can do. Little reanimation kind of stuff here. This card's actually kind of sweet. And I've wanted to do a kind of reanimator deck before. We had a pseudo one in an earlier episode of Bronze Mythic. Watch that one on YouTube, of course. But I don't want any blue cards here. Take the Undead, and maybe we end up there. There are a lot of big, dumb red-green cards that could also be milled, which is kind of cool. So Ghost Lantern, a couple bad red cards. I don't love Ghost Lantern. Sigil of Merkle is also not particularly good. It could go at the Summon Undead if you want to go crazy, but I think it might have higher upside than... I don't want to play any of these cards. This is the biggest card, whatever. Into some crazy theme deck, but... Alright. Librarian is actually really good, but blue is so bad that it's just kind of whatever. Navigation Orb is... I mean, it's not a good card, but it's like okay, I guess. Like, we could possibly play that. We're just going to pass up all the blue cards, though. We're not going to take any blue cards. So... Gray Salad. This is one of the cards. There is some self-mill stuff in green and black. Circle of Land Druid and EDB's mill 4, die, get a land back, and then Gray Salad, which is like fine. Red has kind of dried up. This could be a possible path for us, for sure. Mind Rot or Poison the Blade, both kind of bad. It's fine. And then a last pick, Ritual. So Ritual's also mill 3, return a creature in a land. Not the worst, honestly. So this sort of like green-black graveyard deck seems a little bit open here. I have not really done that yet, but that's kind of the fun of a show. The whole point of a show, folks, if it's first time here, is to learn the format together. So my first draft is draft number 1, episode number 1. And I only do drafts on the stream. And I'm reading the cards with you. We're learning what works, what doesn't work. And the point is to try different things. Try out different rares. Try out different strategies. Some won't work, obviously. But the point is to kind of try and learn and see what's going on here. This pack is really bad for us. Dispute's fine. Dispute is certainly a reasonable card. It's not particularly great in our deck right now, but it's okay. Painter, I don't know if we're going to be red or not. And Painter's kind of like, eh. Clutches is kind of eh. I'm taking Dispute here, and I'm pretty unhappy about it. I think I would like to move away from red if possible. Red didn't seem very open. Maybe we splash red for Dragon's Fire, but overall I'm not very excited about it. And I kind of like the idea of trying out this green-black deck. Like green-black graveyard deck, which seems kind of cool. So, pass the back here with a rare missing. There's another Dragon's Vassal, which is pretty good. There's a Nurturer and an Arcane Archery, both pretty solid. We're going to just take the Dragon again, though. Just a good card. Just a good card. It's a big one. It is a specialized card. If you're unfamiliar with how these cards work, get your reading glasses out. And You can discard a card and pay 4, and the color of the card or land you discard makes it into one of these 5 different variations. This mechanic is not particularly cool. It's a mess, but they all do similar things, but for each color, whatever. We're just taking this card. Vassal's good. It's just a good card by itself. So, Horde Robber. There's Dread Lenorn. This is one of the big commons we're looking for. Very, very good common, and then also just a big dumb idiot for Summon Undead, which is cool. We can mill it over. Also, Horde Robber. We're not super interested there. And then maybe we'll table this Circle Land Druid. I don't know if this is good or not, but we'll try it. We'll try it. And a Drider, a Thieves' Tools. Archery's fine. It's not really like we're not really like a great archery deck, but this card is just like actively pretty good. Drider's not that good. We already have a bunch of 5-drops, so pretty weak pack, honestly. Yeah, the specialized cards are a disaster, in my opinion, but the set otherwise is pretty fun. Owlbear's great. It's another 5-drop, but it is pretty great. So take 5-drop here. Ship it. Another Gray Salad. Again, which is kind of like a weird card, but it is honestly fine. Like, you mill 4. If it's a 4/1 Death Touch Menace, it's pretty good, actually. So, I'm cool with that. And again, looks like red is off the table. I don't think we're playing Sigil. It's kind of a, it's kind of cute and all, but it's not really, it's a little too much, I think. Nefarious Imp is just okay. It's not particularly great. Sylvan Shepherd would untap our Rope-a-Dope and just block reasonably well. I think I actually like Shepherd a little better of an Imp in our deck, because Imp's just, like, fine. We're not looking for ways to win in this deck. We're looking for ways to not die, and then our big stuff will win, so. All right, there's one of the big ones. So, Ambitious Dragonborn. This is kind of a cool payoff for graveyard stuff. Say 4 mana, 0/0. EDBs with X counters on it, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control, or creature cards in your graveyard. So it can easily be a 4/4 or more. This is one of your payoffs for beating this deck. Or so it seems. I haven't done it yet, but so we'll see if that works out for us. Take that one. Pack's pretty bad. Take our Baldur's Gate for Constructed. We want to see a sick Baldur's Gate Maze's End Gates deck. Look for my Freshly Brewed episode and my cool stuff video, because it's freaking awesome. Big dummy deck. Big dummy deck. We're getting dummy thick here. Circle the Land Druid. This actually plays well with our Dispute. When it dies, you get a land back. It mills 4. We're trying to mill cards, so we'll see. Thieves' Tools, sure. Circled, sure. Untapped.gg, folks. Last pick, Circle. The fear, of course, is decking. We don't want to deck ourselves necessarily, but we open up Cardum, Patron of Flames. This card is really, really good, but we're not playing red at this point. I think we're pretty clearly green-black. I think that we're definitely executing the strategy we want to, so we'll take the Dread Lenorm here, which is definitely the perfect card for our deck. I think Guildsworn Prowler is a better card, but I think having 2 Lenorms is going to make our deck a lot better, because we have the reanimation spell, we have the mill spells, so I think that having the Lenorm is more important than a Prowler, even though Prowler is a better card. This is a spot where you need to understand you're drafting a deck, not a pile of cards. You can't just follow the rankings blindly and so on and so forth. So we're going to Lenorm here. Get the right cards out of here. We're looking at, currently, in theory, we have 21 playables. Don't want to play all these cards, though. Poison the Blade's pretty bad. We'll go through. Null Hunter, another Dragon's Fire. Aww. That sucks. Null Hunter, line up a shot. We are light on 2s. We have only a couple 2-drops that all aren't very good. Yeah. I'm going to take the Null Hunter, I think. Don't need more Gray Salads, I don't think. This is definitely, as far as splashing is hard. Splashing is very difficult in this format. And I have only 1 fixer in my entire deck. I don't want to play it. So, just take the one. God damn it. Alright, well, that sucks, but sure. That's also another great red card, but there's a Herd Giant Hillgorger here, which is pretty good for us. Which is pretty good. Does play well with our graveyard stuff. It's a big dumb idiot. Gains life, stabilizes. It does suck that we passed a few of these now, and it kind of sucks that our black cards aren't very good. We could easily just be red-green, but I think I want to try the black. Did not plan on red being this open in pack 3. Our black cards are pretty bad, but I want to try the black thing. I want to try this black graveyard thing. We'll see. See if we get punished or not. There's Black Dragon. That's a good one, too. It's a good card to reanimate, and a good big idiot. Another Dispute. A Basilisk. Black Dragon's fine here. come full circle here on Black Dragon, which was in our pick one, pack one. Another Sigil, Pilgrim's Eye, Horde Robber. Horde Robbers, like, fine. I've been a little unimpressed. We are light on 2-drops, though. We kind of probably just need to take the Robber here. Pilgrim's Eye is fine. We don't really need a random 1/1. We have a ton of 3-drops right now. So it's going to be just for curve considerations. Take the Robber. The first Ettercap is actually pretty good. Scale Shield, permanents you control gain Hexproof indestructible in a turn. Seek a creature card if opponent has cast a spell, mana value 3 or less. This card's just very, very clunky. I'm not really about this. Just take the Ettercap. This card's solid. Having one of these in your deck is pretty good. A lot of flyers in the set. A lot of flyers. Jade Orb, Circle of Land Druid. The Ghoul's actually pretty good in this deck. Between our Land Druids and our other crappers. It's also a 2-drop. I'm down. Guardian Naga's a house too, though. But if I have more Summon Undeads, I could consider playing an off-color Naga. But we got the Ghoul. We got another Nurturer, which I'm fine with. Got to cut some cards here for sure. Another Horde Robber, a Drider we don't really need. Got to make some cuts. Another Grace Helid. I don't know if Circle of Land Druid is remotely playable, honestly. So we'll see. Line-up a Shot's also not a bad card to have anyway. Might not play it, but we'll see. Obviously, whatever, sure. All right, so our deck is interesting. This is definitely a this is quite the little brewski we have here. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but that's half the fun. So let's take a look. Take a look. Hello? Last pick. Find the Villain's Lair. There we go. So let's take a little looky-loo and see how this deck shapes up for us. We are playing... I feel like we're a little lacking in payoffs, honestly. Draftsmith wants Jund. We're not playing Jund, though. 3 colors is far too much. Red was pretty open at the end there. Obviously, if I knew Red was going to be that open, I would have maybe considered playing a little bit differently, but whatever. Lineup of Shots are out of the deck. Dispute, Robber. This card's probably just too bad to play, honestly. If we had, like, 2 or 3 Disputes and more ways to use it better, but now we have 2 drops also, so... 2 Nurturers, a Null Hunter, 2 Robbers, and a Ghoul. So enough 2 drops. Grey Salad will be our mill enabler. Sewer Plague, Archery, Circle's kind of bad. Ritual Mill 3, get a land and a creature. This is like fine. Rope-a-Dope, Shepherd. We don't have that many payoffs, unfortunately, for our big dumb idiots, which I don't like. I'm going to cut the Circle. I think this is fine. Yeah, we didn't get we want more of these. This is a card that always goes late, too. I'm surprised we didn't get more of them. 2-drop Reanimator Skeleton. I don't know what that is offhand, honestly. So, deck's interesting. A little sketch, maybe. A little sketch. We'll see if we can make it work. And, like, realistically, we're just playing a bunch of big dumb idiots. You know, we're a little lighter on removal. We have Sewer Plague, and we have Ettercap. That's really it, unfortunately. But we'll see what we can do. We can not play Shepherd, I guess. Just play Robo-Dope by itself. This card sucks. You have to get rid of this card. I'm going to play... Should we play 16 lands or should we play 17 lands? Usually I play 16 lands the best of 1, but obviously our deck is pretty chunky. We could play 16 lands in a Lineup a Shot, which is also reasonable too. And honestly, it's funny. Poison the Blade is actually not bad in this deck. We have double Horde Robber. That's it, I guess, though. Yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, I don't want the Sigil. Shepherd. Our creature count is 18. That's a lot of creatures for our Gray Salads. A little salad. Toss in a salad. I think this is our deck. It's just, it draws a card also. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Horde Robber. I like it. I don't play 16 lands. We have double Nurturer, double Horde Robber. Ritual can find a land. Dispute draws cards. I think that our overall card quality isn't great, so I want to get a little lucky. So, our shot is not great. Just not a very good card. If you're aggressive, this card's okay, but we're not aggressive at all. So, if we need to add a card to this deck, maybe Poison the Blade makes the cut as like just a reasonable cantrip. That could also be okay with the Robber. Sort of like half a land. Not a great card, but it's good. It's good with Robber specifically. That or Shepherd. Or Lineup a Shot. Definitely definitely reasonable arguments for all. Or just play 17 lands. I'll play 17 lands. We have the discard for this too. It's fine. We'll play 17. We're deciding what horrible card to add to our deck. Like, what is not add a horrible card?
Still a piece
Alright,
of
so
garbage.
at the lands we got 14-9. So we're gonna go add some forests. And add boom, 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 and add some swamps. And how about that one? A little 9-8 mana base. And that's our deck. Our first time being Golgari of a set. Definitely an interesting one. It's not, I don't think our deck is great. I'm not gonna lie. But we have a deck and we have predictions to make. So, first time here, it's time to place your bet. So let's take it 7 wins, yes or no. These drafts are played best of 1. And it's first to 7 wins or 3 losses. So 7 wins, yes or no. Place your bets. YouTube folks, take a second, pause the video. Scroll to the comments, liking and video along the way. And believer or non-believer in chat, what do you think? Believer or non-believer? Let's go. Let's go, round 1. We got a scrappy, crappy Golgari deck here. Is our deck good? I don't know. We're going to find out. Keep. Need some luck and some big brain plays, probably. Probably. Alright. Forest, go. We draw Swamp. We're a Null Hunter. We want to get that sick adventure value of our Gray Salad. Gruul Basilisk. Sure. I think we want to play a nice long games. It's fine. I would definitely trade here all day, so. Sure. Trades? Yes? No? Maybe? Sure. Great. I got bigger fish than that, so. And we're going to adventure, mill 4 cards. We mill over land. No biggins. No biggins. Kind of a miss. Dragonborn's only a 2/2 at present. You want some Gray Salad? Prophetic Prism. Alright. Sure. We draw Horde Robber. Right. Gray Salad it is. Gross. Frog Horror. Chat coming out with me. I want you to hear of me. Valor Singer. Sure. We draw land. This is fine, honestly. This is, just play our Dragon Vassal. Trade the Gray Salad for the Valor Singer. Will they do that? I'm cool with that. Zach. Sure. Play the Boom Boom. We can specialize this. Again, the green specializes a 6/6 Vigilance. And the black specializes a 5/5 Menace. Pretty good. They play Owlbear. Owlbear's good. Owlbear's pretty good. I think we're specializing, though. 6/6 Vigilance seems pretty sweet, honestly. I'm cool with that. So, attacks, untap, attack creature, it gains. That's sick. I'm cool with that. Alright, let's go land, specialize, discarding a forest, and attack. And now I have my Horde Robber to get pumped up by it, which is cool. And now our thing's also a 6/6. So, we're all in. But red-green decks don't tend to kill 6/6s very well. So, we'll see if we can't keep this thing alive.
Hey, wait a minute.
Alright, we're not going to block. Yeah, we're not going to block. What do you got? Keep it coming. We got the Butcher. Oh, fresh meat. Alright, so now I get to attack with both. They could have a trick here. Only have 1 red or 1 green up, though. Attack with both. Untaps this thing and gives it +6 to its power. And we have a 7/7 Dragonborn. So, sick. Attack. Target this. 7/3. Trade.
Inconceivable!
Thrakus the Butcher. Taken out by a freaking Tiefling, whatever it is. Play a 6/6. They go. Alright.
Oh my god.
They're pretty big. They're pretty big. Circle the Moon Druid, sure. And a Nurturer. So Nurturer chump blocks. Enter cap. Now we're in a bit of a stalemate. So Nurturer would chump block the Dragonborn, which is going to be huge. And then they would double block this thing. Maybe I should just cast this so it can be an attacker. We attack with 3/6 power creatures. So if I attack with both here, it's terrible. They double block on this thing. Might have a trick, honestly, because they bluffed the trick before. So I'm just gonna guess the other jab. Please don't play a dragon next turn. Just gonna say go. Just gonna say go. Green Dragon Vassal. Attack with only Dragonborn, it's just like not a great trade, you know. The Butcher again. All right, so that's why they're so willing to block. Another one. Gain 2 life. And they have some sort of a trick. What is the trick? I don't know. Do I care what the trick is? Not sure. The +3/+3 is somewhat likely for 3 mana. That's kind of reasonable, I think. Do I want to attack into it or not? They have 1 card in hand. They're 10. We're at 16. If I attack with everything, we have a 8/5 Eder cap and 2 6/6s. They double up on the green. I guess their blocks are pretty bad. You know what I think, folks? Just do it. Do this. There you go. You figure it out. Even if they have 1 trick, I think that the blocks are still pretty good for us. No tricks. 0 tricks. Not a trick at all. Alright. Nurturer. Taps for a dragon. Oh, no. That one's really good. Alright, well, they don't have anything to do with it yet. But this thing, whenever they play a dragon, they can copy it. If they have a dragon either in their hand or on top of their deck or whatever, we're going to lose. But if they don't, we'll be winning, hopefully, probably. That's what we were looking for, yeah. This is like the rare you want to open. Teamer Dragons is definitely a deck. Incure 6. Oh, God, we're so dead. I can't look. I definitely can't look.
Well, somebody stop the damn match! Enough's enough!
What?
Inconceivable!
Nothing? I mean, can they deal 4 out of nowhere? Maybe they can, but whatever. I'm stacking. Okay. Please don't draw a dragon. Coach Quinn insight? I don't know. He's a coach. We fired him. Seemed fine. Right now my deck is 70. Oh my god. Don't freaking do this to me. Don't do this to me. Oh, it's air elemental. Okay, there we go. I cannot believe we're gonna lose this game. Summon Undead? What do I got in here? I don't got much, honestly. We have a 4 and a 4. We're at 2. I can't believe we're gonna lose this game. I can't believe we're gonna lose this game. This freaking dragon. Alright, what can we hit here? What's our biggest high roll? I guess the 7/6 gain 3 life. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Mill 3. Yeah. Nope. No 7/6. We had an owlbear. Draw. Forest. Sucks. Sucks. Alright, so they go. They're splashing air elemental in their freaking Gruul deck. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Hey, turn off the front page. I don't want to be on front page anymore. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Alright, I guess we're dead. I guess we're dead. 0-1. Alright. Yeah, I mean, our deck's full of 2s and 3s. We're on the draw. We're going to keep this. Just draw a spell. It costs less than 4, please. Oh, Goblin Trapfinder. Alright, sure. Blue. Oh, they're playing blue, folks, so that's a good sign. Blue is very, very, very bad in the set, which means we're definitely going to lose. Lord Tupperware with the raid. The rich get richer. Thanks, Lord Tupperware. Appreciate it. Love to hear any advice in the set. We hit a wall. We hit a wall last day of streaming Mythic. Oh, there. God damn it. All right, so looking for a playable. Looking for a playable. Experimenting a little bit. Take 1. Take 1. They missed a land drop? Oh my god. Alright, so mill 3, return a creature and a land. We obviously, if we hit a creature and a land, we have to discard, which is like not ideal. I think we just say go, whatever. We don't have a 4-drop either, though. Ah, whatever, sure. Alright, all creatures and lands, so we'll get at least one back. Mill 3, mill land, creature. We did get both. We have to discard one anyway. Next turn's... I mean, I guess next turn is freaking... we could discard a big idiot and make Dragonborn huge. Just play a 7/7 next turn. It's actually not bad. Just like discard this, play a 7/7. I'm down. I'm down. Let's do it. Let's get ambitious if we can, right? Career, sure. And we draw. Look.
I still only counts as one.
Alright. Go get him, buddy. Go get him, buddy. Just a 4-mana 7/7. Don't have that that sleepy card. No sleepies, please. No sleeps. We get Owlbear next turn. Or actually, probably the Dragon's Vassal. I don't know, we'll see. Untap a target attacking creature. Okay, doesn't work. What took so long? Opponents are all about the slow roll. They just love slow rolling us. They just can't get enough of it. Owlbear or Dragon Vassal? Probably just Owlbear and draw a card. This isn't really doing anything yet, and the board's kind of clumped up, so... I think we're still okay. They missed land drops and stuff, but... Oh, cool. Plenty more where that came from. Alright. Make a mana, sure. We don't have an immediate answer. Oh my god. That card's really good too. So I can do a 5? Oh my god. We're getting max punished here, folks. Just max punish for our light removal deck. We have 2 kill spells in our deck. Alright, so... I guess we could like play a 2-drop and hope they screw up. We just like hope they fall into the middle zone. I should play the pool. Sacrifice this thing. That is true. I can Lenorm the Dragonborn also. So let's see what they do here. I imagine they're gonna cast the Gold Dragon, and are they gonna dome me or try and kill my Owlbear? That's the question. Try and kill the Owlbear. I'd rather have a 6/6 trample than a thing that I can't attack with, so. Bingo!
Bingo!
Alright.
They do have a lot of power in the air, though, so we can still easily die here. They attack for 4. There's a 3-turn clock. It's 4 and 7. Then I guess they have the dragon, we just die, but what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I have no way to block the flyers. I have no removal spells. Trying my best here. We get a 6/6 trample. It's pretty nice. Play Dread Lenorm, probably. We have Ettercap and the Sewer Skunk, whatever card. Yeah, just jam. Play Lenorm. They have a bounce spell or a removal spell, we're dead. But what am I going to do? Card's good. This card lives. It's ridiculous. The problem is if it dies, you probably lose the game because you waste so much mana, but... They have Goblin Trapbinder, also a Conjure a cheap card. Conjure cheap tricks. Play the Boom Boom.
Good lord. Gigantism.
We do have a lot of power on the board. Oh, threaten me. Do it. Just take it. Just take it from me. Just take it from me and kill me with it. It's fine. No big deal. Not even worried. Not even worried. I'm gonna try and bounce it. Wait, what? Oh, it's an adventure or dragon spell. I'm sorry. I thought it said adventure spell. I mean, it was saying this was a dragon spell. I take 2. If I sack the Dread Lenorm, it fizzles this 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just dead. One mana hasted Soul Knife Spy. Oh my god. Alright. That's what I get for trying new things. What I get for trying new things, I guess. Our deck's not great, obviously, but... Oh boy. Now we're playing against a diamond player. Okay. Here we go. Where are our cheap cards? Come on. Not like this. Front page, million viewers, can't win a match. Let's go. Come on. We gotta tighten up here. Bronze and Mythic, episode 15. Alright, love that. There you go. We have like so many 2s and 3s in our decks too. Like so many. Look, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12-ish? Well, I do Null Hunters, that works. Alright, so play land. Play Null Hunters, there you go. Plays. Plays. We got the Scholar here. One of the few kind of weak specialized cards. Gains you life, whatever, no blocks. Tap and draw a Summon Undead. I make a Ritual here, I guess. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not going to leave up Archery. Their board isn't that good anyway, so it's Ritual. Mill 3. We get land, creature. I mean, we do have Summon Undead. We could just leave the Lenore in the graveyard, but that just seems terrible, so... Give me both these. Take my 2 for 1, play my lands, they go. Sucks they know about the Lenore now, but whatever. We're just playing Owlbear next turn. We make Ettercap for a flyer, Archery. We're not getting cheesed out by a freaking rare or uncommon level rare this time, so... Butcher, yada yada yada. Next turn's Owlbear. Dispute. Play Owlbear, so go. They got 3 cards left. Draw a card. Okay. We have Archery. Let's do Reach and Trample and get the Boon. The Boon Ski. They loot away a land, sure. I'm starting to not like this set. Sure. When it attacks or dies, choose 2. It just does a whole bunch of crap. We have a or whatever Ettercap. It's fine. So, we block here. Card's really good, but obviously we're trying to kill it, so it's fine. We trade there, which is fine. We have our Ettercap thingy, which was a 3-mana Plummet. We also have the Archery, which I don't want to play defensively, but I can if I have to. We're just gonna kill this now, and yeah, kill this now. We have Dispute and Archery up. We're still at 14 too, so oh, it's when it dies too. Oh wow, that was limited attacks. Let's see what they do. We have Pump Spells, so target player discards all the cards in their hand, then seeks that many non-land cards. 2 damage to target player, maybe make 2 treasures, or 2 damage to each creature target player controls. So they try and hit me, try and class him me. Alright, so I discard all the cards in my hand and seek that many non-land. They must have screwed this up, right? They're going to class him themselves and kill their Scholar. And they're going to give me 6 spells. Okay. Conjure 6 spells. And that was like main phase, so I can just keep playing stuff. This is sick. All right. I'm going to cast, I guess, Rope-a-Dope. Attack for 2. Think they might have misclicked. Yeah, I think they might have misclicked there. I had that one backwards. Play Rope-a-Dope, so go. This thing blocks the Shepherd. We lost some spells, for sure, but... Nurturer, Scale Slinger. Nurturers gain life. Black Dragon can just kill something, which is great. I actually... Yeah, let's play Dragon here. We could, set up Nurturer, maybe, to gain some life, keep untapping the Roper. So maybe we just jam here, actually. We jam with both. Play Nurturer, Mill, and then play Grey Salad. Yeah, let's jam. Jam, Grove and Knoll Hunter. Trades are fine. Totally cool with that. We play Land, Nurturer. I only have 16 cards left. I just don't bother milling. I just freaking play this thing. Play this thing. Play Horde Robber. Say go. And now I have Nurturer to untap the Roper and play Dragon. Roper's great in this deck. Roper's dope. The Rope-a-Dope. Nurturer, what are they casting? Oh, another Nurturer. Sure, you got me. Oh boy, comeback trail. Oh, we got this. I think we're good, folks. So you've won your game. Cast Black Dragon. Do I cast Black Dragon? Yeah, I can just cast it, whatever. Cast Black Dragon, gain a life, untap the Rope-a-Dope. Kill this thing. Attack for a bunch. Our attacks here are awesome. We got Death Touch, Menace, 4/4, Treasure. Hold this in our hand. 4/4 flyer in play now. Take a bunch, make a treasure, just say go. Play not hold the land for specialized, right? So don't draw a big dumb. I guess if they play a big dragon, we couldn't kill it anyway. So.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
You look terrible.
All right, sure, fine, no problem. I think we're still actually fine here, but we're gonna play this thing. Untap my Rope-a-Dope, and we're gonna attack with my Grey Salad. Menace, Death Touch. Block with both? Yeah, sure. Grey Salad's doing work. This card is good. It is pretty good. Play Hill Giant. Maybe could have played the land, not to play around the Mana Leak or whatever, but I think it's fine. I want to hold specialized, so this thing attacks through this thing at least. So just don't play a dragon. Basically, if they play a dragon, they probably can't win because they will have 2 dragons. They're probably gonna lose. This card is pretty ridiculous, but draw another land. We have milled over a lot of spells because this have a seek thing worked. If we attack with everything, they probably just die, right? So we attack with 1, 2, 3, 4. This thing has Menace. Yeah, whatever. Attack. You figure it out. Eat the dragon. Guess I can just like chump, take 5. Please don't have the bounce spell. They have the bounce spell, don't they? Oh my god, don't do this. Together. Alright, sure. That was pretty bad for us. That's pretty bad. Still in decent shape, thanks to our salad here. Salad shooter is taking it all the way, going coast to coast. Menace, Death Touch. Shepherd. It's not a dragon. It's not a dragon. Alright. We draw another land. Alright. This thing comes in now. It kills both of these. is that worthwhile? I think it is. I think I want to kill this thing. Take the trade. Alright. Kill both. So they've got 3 life. Another Scholar. We have a Dreadlenorm. It's funny because like we are very light on spells because of the way that Seek spell worked. Our deck is almost it was half lands. I mean, we drew 2 lands in a row, but first and only draft today. Yes, this was an unplanned. I got front page for some reason. I don't know why. So figured I'd stay on a new episode of Bronze. They were playing Modern earlier. The Bastards. Great. This is so awful because once I draw a dragon, we just can't win, which feels really, really bad. But as of right now, we just can't do anything about it. They have a looter too. Oh my god, this is terrible. This is terrible for us. Trying to land. Card's pretty unfair. We draw another land, sure. So there you go. They get to loot again. We thought we were good killing the Dread Balor or Chaos Balor with the Eder Cap. Thought we were good there. Figured we didn't need to kill another flyer, you know? They played me by milling all my spells out. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Why are they looting main phase? Dreadlenorm. Alright. Dreadlenorm is awesome. There's obviously a pretty serious risk of the thing that I target getting removed in response, which would be terrible. I could just cast the Dreadlenorm. Because they have looted twice now and not played a spell. It's very unlikely they just drew 4 lands in a row. So it might be best to cast the freaking thing, honestly. What does this do? I hate these cards so much. Manage our creature or planeswalker and opponent controls. Seek 2 creature cards. Okay. Like, even if I just, like, untapped, I'm mad to cast both? Yeah, I do. What do you mean? You got 5, 10, 11, 12, or 11, 13, 14, 15 mana. Whatever. We have a bajillion mana. 13, 14 mana. What do we do? We attack with... I want to kill this, too. But to untap this, I need to Dreadlenorn it or just cast Dreadlenorn. This is a really hard spot, folks. This is a really hard spot. We cast the dragon, they just, like, specialize this and get, like, a bunch of value. Sorry, folks. We could have another, like, band together. And I kind of, like, need this to win. I can't really risk it dying, I don't think. I guess band together would kill it anyway, but... yes. Alright. I can't watch. I can't watch. I don't want to like this. It works! Alright. Attack with the 6/7. And they're going to block with the Basilisk, but I think that's fine. Sure. Cast Dreadlenorn. Gain some life. Say go. Loot again. Discard another land. Alright, they're flooding pretty bad. This thing is so big that like they can just freaking flip it and do a whole bunch of stuff that I want to read. The Walrus. I am the Walrus. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Bottom. Jesus. You just have like all lands? Another Nurturer too. Alright. A copy of the Nurturer? Gross. The good news is that nothing can block this. They didn't flip this either. Now the Sentinel has to trade with the Lenorn. Oh, wow. That's a trade we take all day, every day, until the end of time. What's in our deck? We have a Grey Salad, a Sewer Plague, and 2 Skaknos Dragon Vassal, and that's it. And 2 lands. We have 7 cards left. Just looking to draw a spell here. Ah, crap. Right. They play a Priestess. They have to fight something. This is a weird game. Them discarding 5 of our spells to draw 5 spells really mucked up our mana base here. I guess this could have attacked also. I mean, the thing is, like, I run the risk of like, oh wow, we drew a kill spell. We run the risk of if this thing dies, or if they killed my other thing, they could block it. But what does this card do? I hate reading these cards. Make a copy. Oh, they get a sneak attack. Copy of the creature, which is fine. Hold Sewer Plague with them specialize, and just say go. We do have big idiots in our deck, hopefully. And if our bottom 2 cards are both copies of Skanos, we're going to lose. But as long as they aren't, we should be okay. Hopefully, maybe. Oh, boy!
Get off
my plane. They're looting. Hold on. They're looting and not... Sure. They have 9 cards left? Why haven't they specialized this yet? Every attack, one attack creature can block this turn. Sure. Okay. They get to bounce it and then just do it again. I gotta kill this now. Otherwise, I can just keep playing it and fighting my stuff or whatever. Sure. I wanted to kill the looter, but sure. I was just gonna kill it. I'm so. Oh my god. No. No.
That's it. I'm going to clown college.
I guess actually this is fine because it is perpetual. So they yeah. Why didn't they use the ability? That works too, I guess. All right, whatever. We killed it. Sure. I don't know. What's up, Jim? They just like didn't use the ability? Sure. Band together? What a game. What a game. Now it dies. Could we please just draw one of our big idiots? Please? We have 5 cards in our deck. This thing's good. We're not going to mill 4, obviously. Just going to say go. We have 5 cards left. 2 Skanos, a Ghoul, and 2 lands. Please. I'm begging you. Loot again. 7 cards left. They discarded a Druid. Oh, God. Juvenile Mist Dragon. Gains 4 life. ETB. Tap a creature. Doesn't untap. Alright, sure. Attack for 3. They can make this unblockable and then return it to their hand. Sure. This is ridiculous.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
I cannot believe this game. Cannot believe it. Ugh. I am trying, folks. I really am trying my best. They're going to make this unblockable? So this thing bounces back to their hand? That's fine, honestly. That like slows their clock down. Problem is they have 6 cards and I have 4. I'm going to deck first. Arena's rigged, obviously. That's the only possible situation. We drew one. We did it. This can attack, but they can just block it with an 0-2 and a 2-1, and like we just lose it. Whenever attacks, that creature gets plus X over X's power. The green version untaps things and gives vigilance, and the black version gives menace. The menace one's pretty good. That's the one that I want, I think. So they're gonna play this and tap it though, I guess. Then I have another one. I don't know if I can win. Like, win in time anymore. The fact that they just gained 4 life, all these crappy blockers. I don't know if I can win anymore. I didn't gain life either. Ah, crap, whatever. I guess they gained 4 life each time, too. Oh, my God. Sound is gone, too. Just a brutal, brutal episode of Bronze Mythic here. The most brutal. In for 4. Unblockable. This card's, like, pretty bad, too. Like, in a spot like this, it's obviously good, but, like, these spots are kind of few and far between, honestly. Game so long that all the sound is gone. Bounce that thing, sure. Draw another farce. Now my deck is literally... I have 2 cards in my deck. They are Dragon Vassal and the Ghoul. Yeah, I got nothing. They just bounce this thing, game life. I just can't win. I just can't win. They tap both these things. I send this in, they trade it with like these 2 probably. What a game. What a game, folks. What a game. Felt like Somewhere was winnable. It did feel like that. I don't really feel like I made any crazy errors this game or anything. Like, yeah, I guess it's funny. They misclicked the Chaos Balor and then won the game because of it. They meant to class him me, which I had a good answer for, and instead they ended up just like running me out of spells, which is like ridiculous. Like they actually just misclicked the card and like won the game because of it. Opponent's playing 7D chess over there. Oh my God. They have 4 cards in their deck. Alright. Alright. I guess. Now they have a 6/6 that can't be blocked if he gets a non-creature spell. We're at 11. Chance they stream sniped? Why would you assume that? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, their choices are a little bit don't make sense. The only thing that makes sense is that they misclicked. It's the only thing that makes sense on that turn. Well, we drew our dragon. It wasn't our last card. It wasn't our last card. There it is. If only we drew these a little sooner, you know? I didn't gain life. Ah, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're just dead. We just can't win. We can't win in 2 turns, so. Alright. I guess you win. You got me. Oh, their deck was bad, too. Our deck was also pretty bad, but. Oh, man. That was really, really bad. We have not had a bad draft yet. Like, one of the hallmarks of this series is that I always say that it's very important to always at least 3-3. Even your bad drafts, get a few wins. We only had 1, 2, 3, and then all of our other bad drafts were 3-3s, which is obviously we have 7 wins stuff too. But like this is our first like abysmal abomination of a draft, just an actual abomination. Oh my God, that was horrible. Our deck didn't seem. It seems kind of bad, but it like had like a plan, and like it definitely. We should have won some games. You know, like it wasn't like an 0-3 deck. We cast a 7/7 on turn 4. We did some stuff. We played some big things. We lost to a lot of rares, you know, which is also part of it too, I guess. But yeah, let's look over untapped.gg. You know, I've been kind of impressed with this Grey Salad card. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. The Dragonborn was pretty good. We didn't have enough kill spells in this deck. That was kind of the problem. Our opponent just played bombs, and we only had 2. We had 2 removal spells, and our opponent played multiple bombs, and we couldn't kill them both. You know, like we enter cap their one mythic, they play another mythic, and we're like, oh, okay, sure, I guess. But yeah, so not a good one. Pretty bad pack we opened. Everything here's untapped. Download it for yourself. As always, there's our account reset. Thanks so much. But yeah, that's it, I guess. In the books, Bronze to Mythic, episode 15. Oh boy. YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. You're all great.